Alright, game changers, welcome back to another video here today. I've got a heated topic that I'm sure many of you are frustrated about, and honestly, I don't blame you. Warzone keeps making mind-boggling playlist update decisions, and I'm here to vent about it because I know a lot of you guys vent about it as well, and I'm just going to be the voice here that talks about some of these things that are happening right now, and you know what I'm talking about. But honestly, it's getting so frustrating here. I think we need Black Ops 6 to just drop, and we need it ASAP because Warzone is heading down a road that's frustrating its loyal fan base. Now, I'm not a loyal, frustrated Warzone player. I'm just a casual Warzone player, but whenever I do hop into Warzone, this is what I've noticed, and this is why a lot of people are not populating this game mode as once before. I mean, the latest playlist disaster is proof of that. I mean, what the hell are these developers thinking? Warzone is a game that's supposed to be fun, have variety and player freedom, and they just had the audacity to remove one of the most popular modes again. I'm talking about Resurgence. I mean, it comes back every now and then, but then they end up removing it. Maybe it's a fan favorite Plunder or Mini Royale that's suddenly disappeared from the rotation, but you never know what they're going to yank away from us next. And why? What purpose does this serve besides just driving us all mad? I mean, Resurgence in particular has been a staple for players who don't want to sweat in Battle Royale every match. It's fast-paced, it's fun, and it's a break from the grind. But no, the developers decided to limit it or outright remove it. But meanwhile, they leave Battle Royale quads in rotation, and sure, maybe some people love that mode, but it's the constant favoritism towards the same boring playlist that drives players like me insane. I mean, you spend hours waiting for a mode you enjoyed to come back, only to find out it's gone again the next week. It's like they're deliberately trolling the player base. I mean, at this point, I'm convinced that Warzone just cannot survive without Black Ops 6. Warzone has just become a cycle of frustration, and every time Treyarch brings out something fresh, it breathes new life into the game. Remember when Cold War integrated with Warzone? It was like the game had a resurgence of its own. I mean, we got new weapons, maps, and more importantly, a different feel to Warzone that was just better. But right now, we're stuck with the same tired formula. Warzone is dying for that injection of Black Ops creativity. Black Ops 6 can't come fast enough. Treyarch knows how to keep things interesting with this unique content, the gritty weapons that they have, and memorable maps. And you know what? The second Black Ops 6 drops, we'll probably get those wild Treyarch updates that actually switch things up in Warzone. I guarantee you, we won't have to deal with this insane playlist rotation nonsense when Treyarch's in charge. And yes, I get it, it's mainly Raven that handles that, but Treyarch has a lot to do with it as well, especially when they integrate some of the Treyarch stuff in there. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. Why in the world do developers even limit playlists in Warzone in the first place? I mean, I've been asking this question for some time, and the excuses we get are ridiculous. I mean, they always say something like, we want to focus on optimizing the player experience, or we want to maintain a healthy population in each mode. I mean, yeah, sure, because nothing says healthy player base like cutting off access to modes people actually enjoy. Now, let me tell you why I think they limit playlists. It's all about manipulation for them. They want to force us into the modes that serve their agenda, whether that's pushing Battle Royale as a main attraction to show off in-game events, or it's squeezing players into a specific mode so that way they can balance matchmaking stats. It's all about control. I mean, they don't care about giving us freedom to play how we want. They want us to conform to their vision of Warzone, and it's sickening. I mean, you can't tell me it's that hard to keep popular modes like Resurgence, Plunder, and Mini Battle Royale in rotation permanently. I mean, if the community loves them, then give them to us. But no, they'd rather yank it away, probably to create some fake scarcity to make us appreciate it more when it comes back. It's like they're running Warzone like some kind of twisted social experiment, and we're the lab rats. I mean, without Black Ops 6 at this point, I fear Warzone is going to continue down this downward spiral. I mean, this playlist update that they constantly have is just one of the many tone-deaf decisions the devs have made recently. I mean, they're out of touch with the community, and they're not giving us the Warzone experience that a lot of us deserve. I mean, we're the ones putting in the hours, supporting the game, and yet we're being treated like an afterthought. I think Warzone really needs Black Ops 6, and it needs it ASAP. I mean, this shocking playlist update constantly is proof that the developers have lost touch with the community, and the game can't keep surviving on these bad decisions. We need Treyarch to come in and save the day, bring back the modes we love, and finally give us a Warzone experience that's actually fun again. I mean, even as somebody who primarily plays multiplayer rather than the Battle Royale Warzone, I still like to have some variety in my games, and I do tend to go off and play Warzone Resurgence more than anything once I get bored of multiplayer. So it's nice to always see that playlist and game mode be made available when you want to go and play it. Waiting for it to come back because it's timed or whenever the devs feel like it seems like such a drag, and it's putting off, more importantly, a lot of the player base, and that's why they don't want to come back, and that's why you see a huge drop in the population of this game mode. You don't see the numbers like they used to be because of these crazy decisions that the developers want to implement. I don't know why they are doing this, but they shouldn't be doing it in the first place. If you guys are feeling the exact same way that I am and also feel that the developers are being unfair to us, let me know that down in the comment section below. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified every single time I upload a video. That being said, this is GCP signing off.